Welcome back, connoisseurs of Cognac Corner. I'm your biggest fan, Marcus Odesimus Boston, MLB. I want to thank you for listening to the show. I urge you to follow the show on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube, plus on Facebook at Cognac Corner. I beg of you to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MOBoston314 and Facebook at Marcus Onesimus Boston. Let me pour you a glass and enjoy the show. We back, part 2 of I'm good for your spirit. What's good for your soul, but bad for your ego.
Good for the soul and bad for the ego.
That's Dr. Monique Ross over there.
Host of Pure Phuckery, the podcast.
I fucked the sign up. Hold on, my bad. I robbed you of your joy. I'm sorry. I started the button before. I should start the button. I started the button before I started the button. Hold on, wait. We're back. Here we go. There we go. We back and we black. All right.
Back and black.
Knock this out. All right. What are your 4 pillars of a successful relationship?
4 pillars of a successful relationship. Communication.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a conversationalist, and we absolutely have to be able to talk about everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. So absolutely communication, compatibility. We have to be compatible first and foremost. And the problem with that for me is I'm compatible with everybody.
Oh God.
I get along with everybody. I've never met a stranger, to the extent where my parents used to have to tell me, like, because that's my thought process, like, everybody likes me. My parents used to have, when people didn't like me, my parents would have to tell me, like, hey, not everybody's gonna like you, Mo. Like, I be choked up about when somebody don't like me. Like, I'm over that shit
you
now.
Don't like me?
Yeah, I'm over that shit now. Like, fuck you. You ain't gotta like me. But yeah, before, like, I used to have that thought process, that mindset. But compatibility, communication, there has to be a physical attraction first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to, see myself riding you.
Oh, we are back.
Without a paper bag over your head.
Oh, without a paper bag. Damn, she cold-blooded.
And so physical, communication, compatibility, and, a sexual attraction. Like everything else, and mental, there's so many components to it, honestly, but that goes with compatibility. Like, if you can't stimulate me mentally, on an intellectual level, despite the fuckery, I can't get with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tell guys all the time, like, instead of trying to get the pussy, do something to make her want to get the pussy. Or make her want to give you the pussy. Like, say something, talk to me, communicate with me. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the key to my heart. Like, if you can stimulate me mentally, it don't matter. Like, that's why I told you before. Like, I've told guys, I was willing to settle for you. Because, yeah, if you can stimulate me mentally, that's half the battle. But if you can stimulate me mentally and physically, oh man. Ooh, you gonna have a problem on your hands.
Man, God bless whoever makes it back there again. God bless your heart. Some people ain't made to be there.
Hey, I'm not for everybody. I know that. Yeah. I am not for everybody.
Gotta be so tall to ride this ride, baby boy.
Hey. You have to be.
We told you. Don't say we never told you. I was on your side, guys. I said, hey, I'm saving you some heartbreak, baby. Just find your lane. It's okay. Everything ain't for everybody. It's okay.
Oh, man.
Some things you can enjoy from a distance and say, hey, that's not my blessing. Find your blessing. Find your blessing.
Find your blessing. I'm not her.
Yeah, she's not it. She's somebody's blessing, just not your blessing.
Yeah. Take your hands off that woman if she not your wife, bro. Anyhow. I'm just saying.
Where did you learn your game and approach from?
Where did I learn my game? I don't have any game. I'm not a player. I have a very bad reputation of being a player. One of my homeboys sent me a meme yesterday. No, it was today. And it said, don't trust her. She never posted a man on her social media.
Oh.
Social media has only seen me, Facebook has seen me in absolutely one relationship, and that's my marriage with my ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram has seen me in one relationship, and that's my relationship with my ex, my young ex.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, you ain't seen shit. I ain't posted a picture, and that's the joke. Like, don't trust her if she ain't posting no man on her page.
You don't exist.
No, you'll see him when we walk down that aisle. But hey, I done took enough L's.
Yeah, she
to
learned
the
her
point
lessons.
where I'm not, you know what I'm saying, I'm not getting ready to set myself up for failure, because people, you know what I'm saying, they want to see you do good, but not better than them. And the second that shit hit the fan, motherfuckers are there with their popcorn watching it unfold. And I'm never gonna be on social media. Certain shit just never will make it to social media. I might post a meme or say some shit or speak on some shit, but yeah, I keep my L's, my heartbreaks, my losses to myself. And trust me, I've had plenty. You know, I've dated a lot. So, yeah. Hearing this music, I'm dead. Yeah.
Why is it the fuck? Who plays this chocolate screw version? That is horrible. That ruined my moment. Sorry, everybody. But there's always this. 1, 2, 1, 2. And while we wait for the song,
in the backseat of my caddy,
if she'll know this song, she's not
too
culturally,
young for you, bro.
She's not culturally appropriate or old enough for you either.
Exactly.
Because this is a Negro spiritual right here. Man, I'm gonna die with a bag, I guess, because our future is not looking bright. But we have the 50th live show, July 15th. Podcast Zaddy out here. Please don't tempt me. I'm trying to get home. I'm trying. Don't look at me too long. Don't let the Louis bags fool you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. As a young adult, what's your perspective and approach to dating and sex as a young adult?
As a young adult, approach to dating and sex.
Mm-hmm.
I've always believed in relationships, commitment, that one person that you settle down with. Like my ex-husband, I thought we would have forever. I've said it in my podcast multiple times. I've said it on
she
Pure
has.
Phuckery
In my research, she did say plenty.
I never thought that he and I wouldn't be together. Back then, anybody that knew me knew I would say that, yeah, he's not going to leave me. I'm not going to leave him. Like, we were in that shit for forever. It was a forever type thing. But, you know, until we weren't. You know, so I believe in relationships. I believe in commitment. You know, we get a bad rep as Sagittarius that we're the flighty signs that, you know what I'm saying? I'm not flighty to that extent, but I do love an adventure. I do love to travel. You know what I'm saying? I'm a true and through Sagittarius, but we get a bad rep on some shit. And like being flighty, no. Like I love the idea of love. I love the idea of being in love. I love being in love. I love having that one person that I can talk to, go to, share everything with. And that's the kind of person I am. Like I'm a very open, honest, blunt person. So if I'm in a relationship and we're in an intimate relationship, you gonna get it all. So yeah, absolutely. But I'm a firm believer in relationships. Sex, I was given I have two my viewpoints on sex have been shaped and molded by two different situations or two different groups of people. My dad, of course, him being the father of three daughters and one son. I heard my dad tell my brother, like, you know, get all the pussy you can. But with the girls, with myself, me being the oldest girl and two younger sisters, like he would tell us all the time, like, you keep your legs closed. And like my aunts, my aunties, and my mama, like they would be like, that's that you got a prize. You don't just get that shit away. Like, you know, the quote unquote, like they called it the Ross Pussy. Like, you don't just get that shit away. So that's my process. That's why I ain't never been out here, running ratchet. I mean, I've had my ratchet moments. Don't get me wrong. We've all had our ratchet moments. I've had some very ratchet ass moments. But I ain't never been out here just living trife and being ratchet. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you early on, like this is my first time in my adult life being single. And hey, when I first got over that heartbreak, that's when the wretchedness started happening.
Every time.
The bad advice my friends give me in order to get over somebody, you need to get under somebody new. So once I stepped into that mindset, it was a whole ratchetation. Is that a word? It was a ratchetation. Yeah, so I did me for a minute, but quickly realized that wasn't me. That wasn't who I am as a person, as a woman. You know what I'm saying? So I took a step back from that, and I'm in this space that I'm in now.
How many bodies did you collect during that time, that ratchetness? How many bodies did you collect?
We're not getting ready to count that.
This between me and you.
This is my. I've had.
This is between me and you.
Look, I can still count on both my hands how many people I've had sex with, and that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, so all right. I almost believed it till the end. I said, okay. I almost believed you till the end.
Hey.
I was gonna
don't judge me. Judge your mama.
Don't judge her. Judge your mama. What would you tell your younger self now?
Fuck what people think. If I would have had that mindset back then, what I'm doing right now, I would be so much further in life with where I am. When I was younger, I did what was expected of me. I did what everybody wanted me to do, like marrying my ex-husband, pursuing the career field. Like I pursued a safe career field. And my sister and my best friend reminded me a couple weeks ago, we were talking podcast shit. And they reminded me a couple weeks ago, remember when you went to broadcasting school? Like I straight went to radio broadcasting school. I wanted to be a radio personality. And because it wasn't safe, like, it didn't offer the security that I was looking for, I gave it up because I needed security. I had a kid. I was, I had my oldest son the day before my 19th birthday. So technically, yes, I was a teen mom. Now, granted, you know what I'm saying? Me and my ex-husband, like, he's in the military and shit. Like, we were good. We were able to manage. Mm-hmm. But even still, like, I had aspirations, at the time, I like wanted to be a career woman. Mm-hmm. And I won't even say I wanted to be a career woman, because some people will argue like you're the best HR person ever. Like I got ex-employees that will vouch for, like, she's one of the fucking people that cares, that really gives 110% in it.
There's so much life experience.
Yeah, that's on one hand. But the problem is, I'm very strong from an HR standpoint. I'm very strong in some aspects, but in other aspects, it's like I hate it. Like I hate dealing with people. I love people. I'm a people person, but people ruined it for me, right? You know what I'm saying? And then just, the restrictions of the corporate world, right, that just, you know what I'm saying? So I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. I took some detours. Mm-hmm. I'm focused on the podcast shit and, focused on the book stuff and everything. And this is my comfort zone. This is where I'm supposed to be. Like, this is my niche. And it's always been my niche. I've always had the gift of gab. But
you had the feeling, but you had a language.
Yes. Mm-hmm. But to pursue the career field that I chose, like, it's like, it was a detour. Mm-hmm. I love HR. Don't get me wrong. I know this shit like the back of my hand. State law, federal law, you know what I'm saying? HR law. Like, I know the shit. Just, I'm very well versed in it. But it's not my passion anymore. Right. It's not where I want. It's not where I foresee my future. So, yeah.
You want to live and down your sword.
Yep.
Living down your sword, like you asked for. Live down that motherfucking sword, because motherfuckers live a whole life, they ain't been alive one day.
Yep.
Live a whole life and been alive one day. So how are you using your lessons to teach others?
Not giving a fuck what people think. The question, what was the question? Because I know my response was fuck what people think.
Right. So I was like, how to use them, which based on the last question was your perspective and approach to dating and sex when you was young. You answered that. So now I was like, oh, you learned through that process. How are you teaching others based on your lessons?
What am I doing to teach? Just not giving a fuck. Living my life
Set an example.
unapologetically. Set an example that, the punchline with me is I have a PhD. Mm-hmm. But you turn on Pure Phuckery, the podcast, and it's like, who gave her a fucking PhD? Man. You know what I'm saying? But I'm the best of both worlds because I can talk philosophical bullshit. I can talk educated shit. I can talk fucking ratchet shit, hood shit, because I am the best of both worlds. You know what I'm saying? So,
she ratchet and ratchet.
Yeah. So, that's the thing about me. That's what sets me aside from everybody else. And that's what, makes me so fucking dope because I am, I do have these credentials behind my name on one hand, but on the other, like,
you're authentic.
I'm authentic as they come. I'm as hood as they come. I'm ratchet as they come. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, I'm the best of both worlds from all angles. So, that's the beauty. That's the beauty of your favorite Dr. Bae.
I hate this show. Oh man, how
did we get here?
How did we get
Who
here?
Who gave her a fucking camera and a mic?
Who gave me anything? How does this story end?
How does this story?
I don't know. I got a 50th episode coming up with a whole sex therapist, and she had me telling too much information sober. I am fucked up.
I can only imagine if you get a drink.
I got the meet and greet. That motherfucking, I'm the Duce XO. It's like $200 bottle. I want that shit to be like, I want Stu to make that motherfucker like the Oscars in that bitch.
That's so.
Because if I ever get some money, the world finna burn down.
That's what's up.
I better never get me a bag. I thought I was bad before. Man, it's gonna be so fire. And she was getting me too. She hit me with some psychiatrist chick. I said, "Oh, you got me." I thought I was ready. I said, "Oh, damn, I'm telling way too much." I said, I'm gonna be out here open on the fucking show. I said, I got a meet and greet, and I got a DJ afterwards. Lord, I hope I go home with somebody. I hope someone's come take me. I hope some woman find me. I'm gonna be in need on July 15th. Somebody who's listening. Who cares about, but who find me interesting, I'm going to be in need of help on July 15th evening. If this is a call for help. If I know women like to help and build up stuff. I'm mostly pretty good, but I'm going to need some help that night. And thank you ahead of time. I'm ashamed of myself, but it just happened. So, with the lessons you've learned, what are you looking for now?
As far as what?
I guess dating, relationships, men.
I ain't looking for a motherfucking thing. I ain't looking for shit. I'm focused on me and what the fuck I got going on right now. If some shit come, it come. If it go, it go. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you love something, you let it go. If it comes back, it's yours. And I don't know why I just said that. We're not gonna go off into that. But my point is, like, I ain't looking for shit. I'm just on some chill shit right now. I just got out of a situation with a guy that I was back and forth for 2 years down in Atlanta. Went down to Atlanta, was kind of relocated there. But since then,
you heard the episode.
Yeah, since then, like, I'm good. I'm chilling, B. And I joke and be like, there's a couple guys that can hit my line. Yeah, there's a couple of guys that can hit my line. But when I really take a step back and think about it, like, what I want out the situation, like, it's only one thing I want. But I don't even want that. I'm good. I've been celibate. I've been chilling. What Janae say? Pussy tight. Am I a tight? Maybe I'll spend the night. Yeah, it's a vibe. But shit just, I've been on lock. I've been chilling and I ain't been untouched for months. Damn near fucking,
I'm
brains,
October 19. What you got?
back blew out.
Raise me.
Back blew
October.
out.
No.
I have to, I'm going to keep it 100. Back blew out
Just
June. So over a year, back blew out.
No, but no, just in general. I'm not. I
in
can't.
general,
If I'm gonna say back blown out, I'm going back further too.
In general, September. So approaching a year, 2 months shy of a year, and motherfuckers be like, "You think I'm finna believe a woman who ain't say she ain't had sex in 6 months?" I can go, and before then, like I was on some chill shit.
When you busy, time moves so fucking fast.
Hey, I be focused. I have far more pressing matters. Whereas before, shit, getting fucked was number, like, I woke up, like, I had to get some dick that morning. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what we did when I was in a situation. Like, when I'm in a situation, it goes down. You better fuck me twice a day during a week. On the weekend, we going at least 3 times a day. Flat the fuck out. If you can't keep up, don't come for me.
What she said to you was, correct me if I'm wrong, you said twice during the week and 3 times on the weekend?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes down. It goes down. And I have one motherfucker that will absolutely vouch for that. Let's get it.
I can't do nothing but agree. It sounds fair to me. I'm big in democracy, and that sounds very fair.
Hey.
Very reasonable. Twice in the weekday and 3 times on the weekend. So I think it sounds very fair.
It goes down.
So what qualities in a mate that you think that's realistic you look for?
Realistic? I don't have realistic. Loyalty, honesty, respect, communication. That's what, like, you know what I'm saying? Be attractive to me. I don't give a fuck what the next person feel like. Because guess what? I wasn't special. You weren't special till I made you so.
Oh, man.
So,
killing you niggas out here today.
You weren't special till I made you so. Hey,
what's
the title of this episode? Good for the ego, or bad for the ego, and good for the soul. You weren't special till I made you so. So yeah, like, be good for me. Cause I've dated motherfuckers that was like, people were like, what you doing with them? Like, what is it about them? Don't worry about all that. Don't worry about all that. You know what I'm saying? It's about me and him. It ain't got nothing to do with the next motherfucker. So yeah.
I am beyond speechless, guys. We make it to 100 episodes. I don't know how at this point, but this is such a blessing. I don't deserve to be here. So give me your dating rules and advice for the 30 and over.
Dating rules and advice. Dating rules. Don't take anybody serious until they show you that they're serious. Be unapologetic. If it's what you want, pursue that shit fearlessly and relentlessly. Give it 110%. Like, life's too short. Love. Because ultimately, that's what it's about. For me, I don't know what the next person's talking about, but you know what I'm saying? Whatever you go back to, shit, you can go back to the Bible. And I'm not a Bible thumper. I ain't getting ready to quote the Bible because, you know what I'm saying, I have my own bone to pick with the Bible. I have my own, viewpoints of the Bible. But all of that shit ties into, despite what society shows us, the fuckery that's going on in this world, the racism, the police brutality, what it all comes back to is fucking love. And to me, that's the greatest conquer of all. To love and be loved, to have that shit, to give it and have it reciprocated. That's the ultimate goal in life for me. I don't know what the next person's ultimate goal is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you want to acquire financial wealth, or maybe you want to acquire, whatever the fuck it is. But for me, to have some genuine, unconditional ass, real, true love, that's the goal. That's what it's all about. It's about love. And when you find that shit, hold on to it. It ain't too many genuine people out here in the fucking world, and that's real talk, y'all. And as far as what was the other question? There's so many things.
I think what was the qualities in a mate that you look for that's realistic?
I think I answered that already.
That's it. What do you need? What's your next level ambitions?
What's my next level ambitions? I made a post on social media about a month or so ago. I just was in the best place ever, and not because everything was right. Shit, in fact, shit ain't been perfect right in a minute. But when people ask me how I'm doing, I'm perfect because that's how I feel. My ultimate goal is peace, and I made a post a couple months ago where I woke up just genuinely at peace with everything: the past, the present, the future. My future looks so fucking bright, but the past, I was okay with it. I've conquered my demons. I faced my fucking fears. So, to have that peace that surpasses even my understanding, like some peace that I can't even fucking explain how I got here, that's my goal. To have unconditional, real, true love, that's my goal. To be at peace, to be abundant and prosperous and successful in all my endeavors, for my kids to be nurtured and happy and healthy and on their way to being productive members of society. And I'm in that space. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a significant other, but I have love. I'm surrounded by real, true love. Thank God the motherfuckers who love me for who I am and not for what I can do for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real fucking talk. I'm surrounded by people that when I bottomed out, when I hit rock bottom, I had a moment where I went through some shit, like a pivotal moment in my life. There was a turning point where they didn't fold. They were there. They stuck by me. They saw
tall.
me through that shit.
10 toes down.
10 toes. My friends, real friends, are better than your friends. Like, they were there. And you know what I'm saying? These friends and family members that fucking supported, because I don't ask nobody for shit. Never have, never will. And for them to have my back the way that they did, like, no, I'm not being loved on by a fucking man. But my circle is tight.
Solid.
It's small. But that motherfucker rock fucking solid. I know who got my back. I know who there. I know who, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers did not fold, and they could have easily folded.
Easily.
But they pulled up like, nah, we got this. We gonna get this. And when I say they got me up out, pulled me up out of that fucking hole, up out of that funk, and brought me back bigger, fucking better. Oh, they didn't create a fucking monster. Because at this point, those trials and tribulations that I went through, like, I know I can conquer anything. I know I can get through anything. So that was me those fears that you never know how you're going to react when your back is against the fucking wall. And to have my back against the wall and to have a fucking choice on, I can fold or I can say fuck this shit and fight with all my might. I chose to fight, and I did that shit, and here I am. And I'm pursuing some shit that I never thought I would ever pursue. I was content. I had grown complacent in my comfort zone. And now that I'm out of that comfort zone, because nothing grows in a comfort zone. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not.
And I've stepped out of that comfort zone. And like I said, I've surrendered to my path, to my calling.
You got to find comfort in being uncomfortable.
Exactly. And as uncomfortable as I am exposing myself and putting myself out there to the world, like I joke with you, like the world doesn't deserve to know me like this. People who know me, they know Pure Phuckery mode. They know just how ignorant I am, how the shit that I let spew out my mouth, how ridiculous I am, how wild and passionate, and just all these things that make up me. The world knows Dr. Monique Ross. That's who I present to the world. And now that I'm stepping out of that comfort zone and really showing people who I am as a person, as a woman, and all the hats that I wear as an HR professional, as a HR consultant, as a fucking doctor, a writer, you know what I'm saying? Now podcast host, all these hats that I wear, and now I'm putting myself on blast and really showing the people who I am, like, it's funny as fuck because I've had motherfuckers like, who knew? Who knew? And yeah, who the fuck knew? This is Mo. Like, this is real
Welcome to
life,
Cognac
genuine,
Corner.
authentic as Mo, your favorite Dr. Bay.
Real conversations with real people about love, sex, relationships, all fueled by cognac. Welcome to Cognac Corner.
Thank you for having me. Thank
Let
you
the spirit
so
take
much
you here.
for having me. I appreciate this opportunity to come on and talk on Cognac Corner.
You think a black woman for this. If she wouldn't have blessed me with cognac, I'd still be drinking vodka. And, them whites ain't where it's at.
Black Queen, you rescued
she saved
us.
me.
You rescued us.
She saved me, and hopefully someone saved me for the long term. But if not, just have my Ferrari, my big ass house, and go to sleep. Not my business.
Hey,
Who knows?
I ain't mad at you. I
am what I am. I am who I am. What else we got left? Put a button on this bitch. How's co-parenting? Wait. So tell me how's co-parenting. You give me no advice. What's the dating rules?
Dating rules.
And advice for the 30 plus. What was the rules?
I told you, fuck what people think.
Be who you are.
Be who you are. Be authentic, unapologetic. You know what I'm saying? Don't sugarcoat it, because especially dating, a motherfucker go find out who you are eventually. So why not go into the fucking door being you, yourself, who you are genuinely, and let them choose on whether or not they want to be with you or not. Like, don't put on no show. And then, you know what I'm saying, next thing you know, we married, and motherfucker, you a man and you like to put on women's lingerie and heels. Like, let me make the decision on whether or not, like, be who you are so that I can make a decision on whether or not this is what I want to deal with. Because what we all need to understand is we're all fucked up. We're all dealing with different devils, just different levels. It's up to you to decide what your level of fucked up is and stay in that lane. You know what I'm saying? So don't pretend, because we all fucked up. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I pretended to not be fucked up, but now that I'm in this space that I'm in, I can't wait to tell the world just how much of a fucking mess I was. I pretended to have it all together. I pretended to have all the shit together. Like, what I presented to the world was this motherfucker, like, you saw me in my suit and my tie every day with my war paint on, face beat, you know what I'm saying, made up. Everything was intact. But inside, I was fucking dying. I was crumbling. There was one point I had a negative bank account balance. You know what I'm saying? Never thought I would be in that space, because I worked so fucking hard and sacrificed so much to get to where I was, and to just lose that shit in the blink of an eye like that because of somebody else's bullshit. We're not going to go off into that. Go to Pure Phuckery, the podcast, episode 2, Mo, where's the fucking book? And you'll get the full details of that story.
Man, let me tell you.
But let me tell you, man, like,
flames.
You never know. And I got to that point, but I needed all that shit to happen. I was talking to my young ex about a week or so ago. We sat up on the phone for a minute. And he said, I said, I needed all that shit to happen. I needed to be humbled. And he said, Mo, you don't think you were humble before? And he knows me. And he knows the heart that I have, the good person that I am. And he said, well, you seem humble to me. You don't think you were humble? And it's like, yeah, I was humble to a certain extent, but there was that one part, that cocky, arrogant, you know what I'm saying? I'm better to turn my nose up at the next motherfucker, judge. Like my ex-husband told me I was judgmental before, and he knows me too. So being judgmental, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm better than the next bitch. But, you know what I'm saying? In reality, you not. And life took me there and showed me, like, bitch, let me humble you real quick. Let me show you some shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? And
humble yourself, and life will humble you.
Exactly.
You choose.
And I absolutely needed that, because now where I'm at in the space where shit is moving forward right here, right now, down the path that I wanted to go, I'm more receptive to it. I'm humbled. And here's the thing, be careful what you ask for. Because a few years ago, not even realizing what I was putting out into the universe, I asked to be humbled. I ain't mean like this, or like, I didn't mean like that. I didn't realize.
Universe has no scale.
But
Oh,
here's the
it's
thing.
up or down.
You better be specific.
Yes.
When
be
you asking
detailed
for some
as
shit,
fuck.
when you out here trying to manifest some shit, be specific.
Be detailed.
Be specific about what it is that you ask for, because you can't just go to Mother Universe and say, humble me, because motherfucking Mother Universe don't know what the fuck. She gonna humble you in the areas that you needed to be humbled in. You know what I'm saying? And I needed to be humbled like I said, I had got the big head. I forgot where I ain't gonna say I forgot where I came from. I always known where I came from. But I did walk around and, turn my nose up at certain shit. Like I'm better than, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't better than shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't better than shit. But it took all this shit to happen for me to realize that and to be grateful. Now when I pray and I meditate and all this shit, like I'm great. Like I thank God for my limbs. The shit we all take for granted. I'm so grateful for. I'm so thankful for. But hey, you have to go through. Yeah. That's my path.
If you're going through hell, keep going.
Exactly.
That was a testimony.
Hey, don't get me going.
There's no test. There's no testimony without no test. There's no message without no mess. That's it. That's it.
Real talk.
That's it. That is it, baby. Give me who holds out on nigga, I don't know. I can't believe on my Apple products. I don't know how you live your life without Apple stuff.
I mean, we have them in the house. I have a MacBook. I got an old beat up computer too that I use. I prefer to use that. It's an old beat up PC or not PC, but it's it's a laptop. But I'd rather use that. And I had an iPhone.
I feel like a gang member.
I straight jumped through hoops to get rid of. I thought I was ready to cross over. I went and got an iPhone on my plan, and my youngest son, he had his phone was old, and because he breaks his phone, he takes the cases off of him. He just no respect for the shit. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't getting a new phone, and I stood on that shit. But to get out of that fucking iPhone, I went and upgraded his phone to a Galaxy and had them flip-flop the numbers and gave him the brand. Like this fucking 12-year-old got an iPhone, whatever the newest iPhone is, he got that shit. Just so I can get out of that iPhone and go back to my Galaxy because, I had surpassed the time frame.
That's why I can't have no kids. That was a lot. I'm just too old. I'm 35. I'm old. I'm past kids now.
I'm 39. You're not old.
No, it's too late for me to be
and
anybody's
I'm still
father.
trying to have another baby.
I can't get nothing.
I'm going to give my daughter. Somebody going to put a baby girl up in me.
Some BBC going to give her another child, guys. Little niggas don't apply. Look, guys, don't apply.
That baby. She's going to be a little mini me. Just like her mama.
Yeah.
Till then, I got my pup, my sweet Jules. Shout out to Jules, my black Labrador. She'll be 3. We're gonna celebrate her 3rd birthday. That's my baby.
Push the button, nigga.
Never thought I would love a dog. I straight love this fucking dog.
That's privilege right there. That's privilege. It's American privilege. Yeah, I'm toast. Children. Yeah. Don't come for me for no babies. Yeah, just here for the bag. Not my business. Give me your best and worst date.
Best date. My best date was I've had some great dates.
Of course you have.
I've had some absolutely magnificent
Of course you
dates.
have.
The white guy that was rubbing his hands being weird, we had a great date to the extent where this man kissed me in the middle of a restaurant, a busy restaurant, and I went with it. And I'm not a PDA type of motherfucker, but I let him kiss a white man, kiss me in the middle of a restaurant. A white
One of them whites got it. One of them whites.
It was just a great date.
Fucking Andrew Jackson.
Atlanta, this guy I dated before my last guy, Freddie G. He took me. We had a weekend. It was a weekend date, and I had one of the best weekends with him. Like it was a whole vibe. He took me out, and we kicked it. But best date, I might have to say I ain't gonna say his name because of shit. But the last guy I was actually with. He took me out. We went out to Savannah. and we stayed on the beach.
She done killed all you niggas tonight.
Had got an Airbnb on the beach in Savannah, and it was a family weekend function type of shit. I met his peoples, and yeah, we was on the beach and like breakfast in bed type shit. It was just beautiful. Like I woke up, went out on the beach, and it's just, But I've had some awesome dates. I've dated, I've gone on a number of dates. My dating life has not lacked anything ever, and the space I'm in now is by choice, not because I have to be. Well, yeah, I've had some amazing ass dates. Worst dates, I left a guy at a restaurant. We went down to what was that on is that Washington?
Mhm.
What's
Ballpark Village.
Washington. Down by Flamingo, but a little further down. Not Flamingo, but Pinup. What's No. What's downtown? Flamingo Bowl is downtown, right?
Pinup's on Denmark.
Yeah. Flamingo, it's right. It's a couple doors down. It was Mosaic.
Oh, yes.
So I went to Mosaic with this guy. And I forgot about the doctor that I was dating. When my young ex and I started dating, I was dating a doctor too. And I chose the young ex over the doctor. And if I'd have chose that doctor over the young ex, who knows what my life would have been like right now. But I chose the young ex over the doctor. But no, I went to this was around the time I went on a date with this guy in Mosaic. And what did he say? But I left. I told him I was going to the bathroom. And I left the restaurant. I had valet park, so I ran up to the valet and was like, my car was like right there. He handed me the keys. I handed him a $5 tip or so. Hopped in the car and burnt the fuck out because he said something that I can't even remember right now, but he said some shit that like was like on some when we get married, and I was like fresh out of a divorce type shit. And like I think that's what he said, and it scared the fuck out of me. Like I left, like, dude, we are not getting married. But I've had some weird dates. I had a guy ask to smell my shoes. I had a guy ask to smell my armpits after I told him, because I don't wear deodorant. He asked to smell my armpits after I told him that, and he sniffed my armpits. That was weird. It's a light musk scent. It's not like a bad, foul. Like I take care of myself. I'm very feminine. I take very good care of myself as a woman, but I don't wear deodorant. So judge your mama. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Judge your mama. We need to wrap this up. I told my.
I know we'll get you out of here. All right. Give us the last where they can find you. What to look forward to. We can put a button on this baby.
All right. Pure Phuckery, the podcast. I'm on YouTube and I'm everywhere else that you would want to listen to a podcast. Apple, Google, Spotify, Anchor, Spreaker, and all the other ones. I'm still waiting on approval for iHeart, but I'm getting there. And I'm on YouTube, Pure Phuckery, and follow me on Instagram, SOO, Sophisticated One, and Pure_Phuckery. I am your host of Pure Phuckery, the podcast, Dr. Monique Ross, your favorite Dr. Bay. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it with my whole heart.
One day I might get invited to somebody's show. No one invites me.
You're gonna come to Pure Phuckery.
I invite everybody in my
Pure
shit.
Phuckery.
No one invites me nowhere, but it's cool.
We're gonna get you on the calendar.
I got a whole white man on my team. I got a whole machine behind me. That's fine.
We're gonna get you
when I get my Ferrari. It'll be fine.
We're gonna set a date before I walk out there out your door. Mm-hmm. All right, close out your show because I gotta get out of here.
We want to thank Dr. Ross for coming down to the Tribe Tower and giving these gems that, little dick niggas don't apply. BBCs, do what you can. We see where it goes, but she ain't with the shits no more. We want to thank Dr. Monique Ross for coming down to Cognac Corner. New connoisseur to Cognac Corner. She will be at the 50th episode, July 15th. Man, I'm going to find me something hot for that day. I hope I do. Probably not, but, who knows. I am Marcus Onesimus Boston. Welcome to the Mob Podcast Zaddy. As always, love could be the road to happiness, but most times it leads you right to the doorstep of love because only happy people can be in love. Once again, love can lead you right to the Love can be the road to happiness. Most times, happiness leads you to the doorstep of love. Happiness leads you to the doorstep of love because only happy people can be in love. I'm the mob. Love yourself, love each other, and love what we got. Until next time.
Till next time.
Out of here.
And remember, I am bad for the ego, but good for the soul.
We out of here.
Hey, how you doing? Hey,